Mm. I'm going to tell you something, PLARIUM Games, you suck-ass wads. Your game is still filled with suck-ass A-coin generators, because I always see 10,000 plus A-coins in their accounts. How does that happen? Every day. Oh, also, there are entire clans that use add-ons to cheat the fuck out of the system. And anybody that doesn't believe that, they're living in fucking la la land, because that's what's going on. See, PLARIUM, you were sued, but your shit didn't get touched. And I guarantee you, the Department of Justice, the real Department of Justice of Internet, downloaded your code, they would see that it's full of, one, gambling, two, there's coding to protect your special players called sponsored players. Three, there's so much game mechanism rigging by PLARIUM itself within the game. One, my damages are not registering at all, period, on the opposite side. I have fucking max weapons and some mods and stuff, and we'll get into matchmaking too, because that's a fucking crying ass fucking joke. And all the other shit that PLARIUM has pulled. Oh yes, they have lied their fucking asses off for 5 years straight. 5 years straight. Best money can buy in the United States courts, isn't it, PLARIUM Games, to hide your fucking game rigging? In many facets. I listed 60. There are 60 fucking plus known issues with Mech Arena. The highest, in my opinion, is the fucking goddamn cheaters, because if PLARIUM Games kicked out all the cheaters, they know fucking goddamn well on Mech Arena alone, their player base would be cut in half. That's right. You fuckers using all those add-ons. Unfucking real. And you know, I got kicked out of a clan recently because of drama. There's always drama in these fucking clans. But the big thing is I'm doing most of the damage, most of the kills, and most of the CPC captures. And those you can't take away because I see them get registered. Fucking PLARIUM, fuck you, you fucks. But what you do not register a lot of times are my kills and my assists. And if that were true, that I got all my kills and assists registered, I would way be in the top 250 players. And you goddamn fucking well know it at PLARIUM. You rigged raid to the point that it's unplayable for any new player. It's a fucking whale game is what it is, as well as Mech Arena. I mean, unfortunately, Mech Arena is one of the few games out there that's kind of semi-affordable. I mean, if you play World of Warcraft, what do you pay a month? 14, 15, 16 bucks a month? Okay. So figure if you play Mech Arena, and say if you spend $20 a month, okay, that's going to give you some weapons and maybe something else, okay? And that's another problem that PLARIUM refuses to answer. And they should have their fucking asses handed to them about this. We in the US pay more for shit on PLARIUM games, the items, okay? We pay more for everything. I've already got messages back from you fuckers, and you say, oh, it's game balance and this and that and that. No. If you're charging Argentina 2 pesos for a fucking mech, because I hear that's the cheapest place to run your Mech Arena account is in a cheap ass fucking third world country, so you don't have to pay as much as I do here in the USA. Who do you think's floating PLARIUM games right now? All you raid players, all you Viking players, all you Mech Arena players. Who in the fuck do you think is footing the fucking bill for PLARIUM games? It ain't all these other fucking countries. We're going to keep fucking on this. And your fucking in-game moderators, you can fuck off. You can fuck the flying, the fuck hell, the fuck off. That's what I think of you. First off, you are whale players. You pay a fucking truckload of money to play the game. I know this because I talked to one of the moderators, and he told me everything, okay? So too bad for you. He told me how it works. Now, all you bitchers about World War II, that's called a capo. So PLARIUM Games uses a paying fucking player to moderate the chat. I think they do it for free. I don't think they get paid. I don't know if they get any goodies or discounts. PLARIUM Games across the board is rigged. You guys are so terrible that I just know that if the Department of Justice Internet Division, especially people that know their shit and know about games and how they handle and how things work out and work around in the games, they would see that Mech Arena is flooded with cheaters, literally, that do not take damage. You cannot talk in their Discord and put IDs out or anything. I did it and they banned me. So fuck you, PLARIUM Games. They've never addressed the 60 known issues that I've made statement after statement after statement for over 4 years about. That's right, you fucking assholes. Everything about PLARIUM Games equals and equates to account rigging, in-game mechanics rigging, among other things that are highly wrong with, I mean, even Ruffles, I mean, I can't stand the fact that, I don't hate him as a person. I hate the fact that he's a protected player. All sponsored players in Mech Arena, Viking, and Raid are all protected. All of them. They get goodies that you and I don't get to get. They get more shit. And what I mean by protected player, they don't lose matches. Oh, yeah. I played against Ruffles 3 or 4 times. About probably 2. Yeah. The highest would be 3 or 4 times. But the problem lies in the fact that when we played him, I was the first one to take him out, the first 2 kills. And then after that, nobody could touch him. Everybody attacked him, and nobody could do damage. So Ruffles, you're a protected player. That's right. So, and all you bitchers and moaners in a clan that I just left, I don't care. I really don't. You know, you kicked me out. I don't know for what reason. You know, drama, I guess. Someone got dramatized and had their vagina hurt. So they asked me to be kicked out. When in fact, when I played with you guys, and you know which clan this is, it's one that just kicked me out. It happened this morning. Oh, I don't care. People are full of drama, but I pointed out into the clan that, hey, how come I'm doing most of the damage, most of use of my special abilities, most kills, and I'm still, that's another thing that's going to go inside with this, is that I'm down at the bottom at plus 10 or plus 20 every fucking goddamn time, unless it's so blatant that it's blatant, then I get the #1 position. That's in Mech Arena. So you guys rigged that whole of a game so hard that I'm just wondering if I should put any more money into it. I'm not going to. I think I'm going to decide to just play with what I have, keep what I have. And I mean, I have every mech, a lot of the weapons, a lot of them you can save up your credits to get now. And I just don't see the game as a very fair game anymore. I think it's got too many cheaters, and they're just using that exploits to the hilt. Your top 500 players are probably, most of them are using something in Mech Arena. I know about Raid because one guy described how in Raid the top players will go against someone else or an alternate account, and they won't do anything and they'll win. This other account that's the bigger account, just you do it thousands of times, you're going to be a top player. So no, PLARIUM games. Your top 3 fuckhole games are rigged to the fucking hilt with cheaters and the AI on your team. You automatically program them to either make us win or lose via their use of their special abilities and their damage output. It's just sad. And I know you guys seen these, all mine. I've got I'm closing in on 200 of these that I make. And I know I'm working on getting the fucking thing run through the e-box that goes into the computer. It's a fucking chore, okay? And anybody that can help me, DM me, whatever, I will take that to note and do that. But I'm just letting you guys know that all 3 of their top games are fucking, 1, full of cheaters. 2, the game mechanisms are rigged to the fucking hilt to make you either win or lose. 3, I'll put in at the bottom of this, what do you call it? Some links for like Trustpilot, multimedia, whatchamacallit, that does a thing. And, you know, Trustpilot, all you got to do is make an account and put in your 1-star. Okay, because if you go on to Trustpilot and other places, it does list the true nature of Mech Arena at 1.3 to 1.5 stars. It's not 4.2 or 4.8. Sorry, Plarium Games, you're full of fucking riggers. And if they're going on there, it's because you paid them to go on there to lie for you. The true rating of your games are 1.2 across the board. That's including Mech Arena, Raid, and Vikings. And I think anybody at this point, we're at 5 years now, they've done nothing to fix Mech Arena. The 60 known issues that I've listed. Matchmaking is a fucking outright joke, because if you look at the other side that you're fighting against multiple times, the mods are maxed. In my case, because I'm playing 8,000 to 10,000. And I just can't see putting in any more money into this game until they're sued and the players get their money back times 1,000 for all the fucking years you've lied to us players, taken our money for items that we paid for, only to see that what we paid for doesn't work. Okay. And one of the big things I see too is that when you're fighting against AI, I see them do always max damage against me. Always. And the mods is a big problem now in the game. That's huge. Because if you're only at level 1 through 4 in your mods and you only say have a couple, you know, a couple per mech, you're fucked. Because you'll constantly be playing against legendary AI mechs or fucking these other guys on the other end that are cheater fuckbags. Plarium knows they are. They won't do anything about it. And they're maxed. They got everything. I've looked at some of these players. They've got max mods to legendary. All of them are legendary mods, all maxed. Their mechs are modded and maxed. The mechs meaning maxed out. Pilots are maxed out and implants maxed out with legendaries. And that's a lot of fucking money. And if you're doing it with a cheater 8-coin generator, you can get all of those with that cheater 8-coin generator. So Plarium Games, you have fucking ripped off us for the last 5 years. You've lied to us as a player base. Your whole staff, including your software programmers, should now be brought in. Because if you are marketers for this shit, you're basically a Tokyo Rose. So you're lying to the public about really what's going on in the games. So you're a Tokyo Rose. So you marketers on your videos and everything else, including the sponsored players now, since because they're going to be included, they should be included too, because they get the goodies and the protection from Plarium Games. So no, across the board, especially for the 3 big ones, the Viking, Raid, and Mech Arena, this should be taken to public accounting, and the public accounting shows on the board that you at Plarium Games are wanting, because you purposely run in-game mechanisms to rig accounts for sure. By the way, I haven't won anything meaningful in almost 4 years in the event crates. They used to be called orbs, ORBS. So my fellow digital gamers, you know what I'll do? I'm going to bring up my account. I'm going to put a link in there. So if you do want to play, I'm going to show you on screen. Okay? Because I only want one item out of there, and that's only by invites. And that's the, whatchamacallit. Now, you may get a goodie for taking the invite. Let's go here to Gear Hub. go to weapons. They're Javelin 12 whatchamashhitters. So I'm going to put it up on screen just for you guys right here. Okay. See how it says right there, referrals? Oh, jeez, don't. Ah, fuck, damn it. Let me bring it up for you. Okay, this is referral only. I think you can see it now. Referrals. I got to get that camera fixed. I don't know why it won't do that. Okay. You have to go to share invite. Let me see here. Share invite. Let me put it on. God damn it. Sometimes putting something in these things is a bitch. But anyways, that's my thing for today. Fuck you, PLARIUM Games. I hope you get this one. You haven't made one fucking comment on the other ones. Probably it's because I'm over the mark. Isn't that right, fuckers? You guys have ripped off players for 5 fucking years straight, and I've seen it. Oh, and to the clan that kicked me out. I don't know why, but if that's it, that's it. Fuck you too.